It's Eliza. Sorry, it's really dark in here. But today I'm going to be making my very first cooking video. And yeah, so we are making fried yams today. And make sure to like this video and comment and subscribe down below. Alright, I'll be right in the kitchen with you guys. Alright guys, so I forgot to mention that me and my mom are doing this. So what we're using is, of course, yams to make the fried yams. You need the yams to be in thin slices like these. Very thin. And then you also need flour, potato starch.
I don't know, I've never done it with potato starch, so we'll see how it turns out.
Well, we never done it with potato starch, but we're going to see how it turns out. So, once you mix together the batter, you just want to add water, and you want to mix them up together until you have this type of consistency.
I need to add a little more water.
See, it's a little lumpy. It can't be like that lumpy because we need to cook with it, and we're gonna dip our yams in there. So we're gonna add a tiny bit more water, and I'm gonna show you the consistency when I get back. Alright guys, so of course you also need a big fry pan, and you're gonna move this over to the stove. We have an electric stove.
Watch out.
But you could also use, you can use any type of stove, gas stove, electric stove. This is actually, it could be possible to do this in the microwave. Like, if you just dip it.
It wouldn't get crispy.
If you dip it, but it wouldn't be as crispy.
I don't know if you could do it.
But.
So you want to do thin slices because it'll cook faster?
Yeah, listen to my mom. She's cutting the yams into very thin slices.
And I don't recommend children cutting because they're not easy to cut. Yams are not easy.
Yeah, yams are very not easy to cut.
Very not easy to cut.
Yams are not easy to cut. So you want an adult or an adult supervision with you. So and make sure you ask them before you do this, or ask them to help you. So
start with one.
We're gonna start with one yam because one yam makes a lot of these little slices. So they almost look like oranges. They're really orange, and then they should be like that thin or that thick. It's sort of like the thickness of a potato chip or something. So you want to get some chopsticks. Or if you don't have any chopsticks, then you can use tongs. And then you want to pour some olive oil onto your pan. And then after you do that, you just want to move the pan around so that the oil gets spread all over the pan. But, so when you're making these and you're cutting these, it's sort of going to be like the thickness of a potato chip.
It's a thick potato chip.
Yeah, like a little bit thicker than a potato chip. Like, they're about this thick.
I lightly salted this. Let's try it with this batter.
Yeah, and my mom, she lightly salted it. So you want to just dip both sides into your batter. And then you want to move it onto the pan. Until you hear a little sizzling sound. See?
Make sure your pan is hot.
And make sure your pan is very hot. You just want to put your hand on top of it. But don't touch it because it's going to be hot either way because it's a pan. And then you just want to see it. When you know it's cooking, there's going to start being little bubbles around the rim of the little yam. And another thing is that when you're cooking it, you want to press it down because they're a little curvy. See, they're a little, and you just press it down to make them flat. So I'm going to be helping my mom. I'm just gonna find the tongs. I'm gonna find the tongs and I'm gonna see if I can help my mom. So once we're done cooking them, we will be right back. Okay guys, we are only doing one.
Yams. I do have sweet potatoes.
Yeah, we are only doing one today. We're only doing one first to see how it tastes. And then if it tastes good, then we're going to make the rest of them. So I got my little tongs here. They're like almost as tall as my head.
Especially, can you tie your hair back?
When you do this, you want to make sure you have your hands
Whenever
washed
you cook, you should
and your hair tied back. So I'm going to be right back with all that done. So when you are doing this, you just want to make sure your hair's out of your face. And it doesn't matter if it's bumpy or not, just do a little bun. It doesn't matter if it's bumpy or not, it just matters if your hair's out of your face. So, my mom, she is just flipped them to bring over the camera.
Let's just do this. You guys will have to...
Okay, so she just flipped them. It's really squeaky. So, and they're really crispy. If you can see that, I'm going to zoom in. Oh, wow. Alright. Just noticed this. My camera can't zoom in. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to get it close as much as I can possible. So she just put it on 4 in the pan. Can I do it, Mom? Can I do it? Can I please?
No, your tongs will get really funky.
And I wasn't even touching her. And okay, guys, so this is my sister. She might be helping us cook today. And just in case, just remind me, we are making fried yams. It's going to be really delicious. I know it. Because all my mom's food is delicious. So I got my little tongs, and I'm going to help her.
Okay,
so once they're all on the plate, I'll be right back.
Oh, Eliza, watch the phone.
Alright, guys, sorry, the camera just fell. Bye. Alright, guys, so my tongs, they got really dirty already. You can see they're like really messy now, so. So my mom, she is done with a couple of them already. So when we're done with these yams, we will be right back. Alright guys, so my mom, she's done with a couple, and she told me to blow on one so I can try it. So I was like, I have to videotape this, so I'm just letting them cool down. My mom put them in here. It's still really hot, but this is what they look like when they're finished. They're really, really crispy. Oh my gosh. The oils make my eyes burn a little bit. Alright, so now I'm in the living room just waiting for it to cool. And now I'm going to show you a couple things, like some toys and stuff that I got recently. So this is this is me and my sisters. We play with it a lot. This is our remote control car. The car is like this big. Look how cute that is. So let me show you it in action. So let me just get the remote. Let me see if it's on. Alright, let me just... Is it on? Is it? Okay. Yeah, it's on. Alright, so you can see this. Look. So see the car? Look, watch this. It's really cool. So I'm gonna go all the way back here, and yes, I do have pants on.
Liza, can you help me make a heart like Mom?
I'm gonna go woo. Alright guys, so this is really fun. And while we're waiting, look, it can turn. Woo. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so I will be back once they're all finished, and after that, when they cool down, we're gonna have a taste test. Alright, see you guys then. Alright guys, so I am going to see if it is dry. So I'm just gonna go over here. Which one? Gonna need this one. Alright, they're dry. Let's taste test. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Really good. Oh, if you hear stuff in the background, then it's just my other family members. Like her. My cute little baby sister. She's watching PBS. Okay. I sort of like watching it too. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Look, she's like zoning. Baby, say hi. 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 She's super cute. So let me show you some other games that I have that I got recently. So I got the Simon Swipe. It is awesome. It's so fun. I passed a lot of levels already. So you guys can see me play. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just gonna prop this up and you guys can see me. You guys can see me doing the Simon Swipe. Alright. It's really hard. Alright, guys. Can you guys hear this? Alright, so I'm gonna do. Oh. Alright, guys. So here's the Simon Swipe. These are really fun. Baby! Wait, what was it? Oh my gosh, I didn't see it. Let's do this one. This is really fun. Guys, look at this one.